In the world, to understand human beings and their inner selves, countless experiments have been carried out not only on humans, but also on other species. Before testing on humans, experiments were first done on many such creatures. For example, the frog is often used in experiments because its biological systems, heart, body, muscles, and nervous system, share immense similarities with human beings, despite its small size. Therefore, whenever scientists needed to experiment on humans, they would first test on frogs. Another species often used is the mouse, not the computer mouse, but the real one, because its biological makeup is also close to humans. One famous experiment in history was done on the grasshopper, not the common small one, but the American grasshopper, which is known for its powerful jumps. A grasshopper can jump as far as 6 feet because its legs work like springs. The scientists placed a group of grasshoppers inside a glass container 5 feet long. Naturally, the grasshoppers tried to jump 6 feet, but each time they hit the glass wall, they felt pain. With repeated attempts and repeated pain, their inner survival mechanism adjusted their behavior, and after a few days, they stopped trying to jump beyond 5 feet. Later, when released into the open, they had forgotten their natural 6-foot jump and could only jump 5 feet. The same was repeated with 4 feet, then 3, then 2, and finally, when grasshoppers were kept in a matchbox-sized container, they eventually forgot how to jump altogether. Their software, once designed for 6 feet, was erased because of constant failure and limitation. The same lesson can be seen with elephants. In circuses or zoos, a baby elephant's leg is tied with a strong chain. At first, it tries to break free but fails. As it grows older, even when the chain is removed, it does not run away because its mind still believes it cannot. In reality, the chain was not on its leg but on its mind. And this is the first truth. Anyone whose thinking is chained cannot think big. To become extraordinary, successful, and great, one must break 3 locks. The first lock is negative conditioning. Research in America showed that by the age of 17, a child hears the word no around 100,000 times. Constantly hearing, "You can't do this," kills imagination and creativity. Yet every child is born with natural imagination, dreaming of breaking the moon, conquering the world, and creating possibilities. This imagination is the first step towards success because what the mind can imagine, it can achieve. If you believe and visualize yourself as successful, eventually you will be. But negative conditioning becomes the first lock. The second lock is the rigid education system, which forces children into predefined tracks: doctor, engineer, or nothing else. Parents vaccinate their children with doctor or engineer as if no other careers exist, ignoring the rapidly changing world of AI, IT, biotechnology, and digital revolutions. By 2050, advancements will be so vast that even life and death decisions will look different. Yet our children are still chained to outdated options. The third lock is the lack of innovation and curiosity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that half of knowledge lies in asking questions. Curiosity, desire, and eagerness to learn are the real sources of knowledge. True learning is not just about passing exams, but about passion. Searching through books, traveling to learn, and seeking teachers and mentors. Without curiosity, creativity dies. Therefore, to succeed, you must break these 3 locks: negative conditioning, rigid educational tracks, and lack of curiosity. A famous poet once said, "A new world is not built with bricks and cement, but with fresh horizons and new thinking." Until a person changes their way of thinking, their circumstances cannot change. So think big, dream big, and ask from God not according to your limited capacity, but according to His infinite majesty. When you think and dream on a grand scale, life itself will change. And instead of just seeking jobs, you will become job creators.